This is the first ever in history sketchbook tour on my channel. Hello, it is I, Wafy Waifu, and yes, you heard that correctly. This is my first ever sketchbook tour in all of history, because I've hated every single sketchbook that I've ever drawn in, and completely given up on drawing traditionally, because it used to give me headaches. But now, I've overcome that, because I have a nice desk. I could sit at a nice desk and draw. So, this is my intro page. I started it July 1st, and then I ended it September 7th, which is, I'm recording this the day after I finished this. We got Isabel right here from a sticker pack that I got. Her shirt says, "My favorite baby, you are the bravest and smartest." I just thought it sounded stupid, so she needed to go there, so. My sketchbook goals. Try to draw every day, which I kinda did. No removing pages. I did not remove any pages. I experimented kinda. I'm not good at holding myself accountable when it comes to my art. Warnings. None of these two warnings are necessary for this video because none of that will be shown, but the general cringe will be, because I am very cringe. The first page we have is a drawing, or a watercolor drawing, of my Utao OC, and voice bank that I'm working on. Well, I do have a cover of that, but they are still a work in progress, kind of. And then we have some hand practices, but I never draw like 5 fingers in my style, so I feel like those two hands look awkward. Then we got some wafy doodles. A lot of pages in the sketchbook are made with just like these cheap crazy art crayons, so I could practice like drawing without sketching first with just like a pen and stuff. So I have a couple pages where it's just like that. Like here! And here is where the general cringe warning comes in, because I got really hyperfixated on Battle for Dream Island. Yeah, I need to be put down. So I found these, I think they're called gajinkas is how it's pronounced, on Pinterest, of 1, 2, and X and 4. I really liked the designs. I thought they were cute, so wanted to put them in my sketchbook. On this page we have some wafy pencil doodles, nothing super fancy yet, but on this page we have wafy in a swimsuit. Gave them water wings because I can't swim. So if I can't swim, I'm not letting wafy swim either. So this next page, I feel like only 1 or 2 people are going to recognize this that watch my channel, but I'm redesigning these little creatures that I created like years ago. They're called shigomis. They're little trash creatures, or like not trash creatures, they eat trash. They're little alien creatures that live in the forest, and they eat trash to keep the forest clean and keep litter down. I just thought they were a cute little idea, and I wanted to bring them back, but they're still a work in progress because I'm indecisive when it comes to designs. So this page we have, this character belongs to Ghost Gem. It's their character, Mari. I used my, some of my really old alcohol markers for this. Some of them, as you can see, were a bit dried out, but I think it turned out good still. This next page is of my rat girl, Topolino. Here we got a little tiny rat version of her alongside her in all her glory. I did this one with my alcohol markers, and then on this side we got a watercolor portrait of her. Nothing too fancy, this one's pretty simple. But next page is more of my Utao OC. I don't remember if I said their name in the first half, but their name is Nezumi. I think they're pretty cute so far, but I'm gonna see if I can like add more to their design. But this is them so far. Next. Oh yeah, I think this is the next one. No. More cringe. Oh god. This one looks really, really weird. If my camera will focus. Like that one's really ugly. But more 4 and X because I think I drew this when Teapot 20 came out, and I was like, I just want to draw them together because that was a lot. That episode was like, what the fuck? But we got him some hand practice and some eyes. Nothing too fancy. I don't know. I don't think these turned out that good. But this page, we got Nilla. And we got this fat fucking cat right there. And another Nilla doodle. We got I have like some printouts of little Animal Crossing characters. And I put that one there. I put this cherry sticker that I made. Another sticker that I made, a flower sticker. I got this sticker in a, I think it was a thing of candy. I don't remember what kind of candy it was though. And then, if you pull this up, got another cat. This little contraption, or this flip thing, didn't turn out that well. At least the position of the cat, because it still covers it, but it still works. That's okay. So we got the Nilla page. This next page is a bunch of doodles. I drew a bunch of rats, and then, yeah, the rat council will decide your fate. The verdict is, yeah, that's the verdict. We got, this is like, I'll put the GIF on screen, but I tried Googling the image of that, and it didn't end well. It took me a minute to find that, so I drew it because I couldn't find the image. Got a wafy pen doodle, a rat, and then, wow, more cringe. I designed a Gajinka for my object Sona. Very cringe. And look! More cringe! Here's a watercolor portrait of them. They don't have like a human name, but my idea was that they were a little powder puff. I thought that would be pretty cute. Another watercolor portrait of them, and a little a little marker doodle of them. We got a watercolor portrait of Wafy just sitting, and then I added these gemstones. And then some other doodles of Wafy with these different markers that I got. They, on this paper, because this is watercolor paper, it like sucks up all the ink, so I have to draw it on like other paper and paste it in. Watercolor portrait of my character Agnes, and we got a little marker doodle of her possum Bagel. So we got Agnes and Bagel. And then on this page, I got these like crayons that are double or like multiple colors mixed in one, and I doodled Wafy with them on some spare paper and pasted them in. And then I also pasted these candy wrappers in them. We got another watercolor portrait of Ghost Gems' lovely character Mari. I did this one for his birthday. I have it posted on my Twitter as well. We have Nun Wafy. I like the idea of them wearing a nun outfit. We got more hand practice, eye practice stuff. Next we have a watercolor portrait of Bella and some Cinnamoroll stickers. And then I was trying to do like a little meet the artist thing, but I don't know what I like and dislike. I like copy and drawing, and I don't like big crowds and loud noises. I don't know what else. And then that's me as a self-portrait, a watercolor self-portrait, because it's been like years since I've last done a self-portrait, so decided to do another one. And wow, would you look at that? On the next page we have more cringe, more bfdi gajinkas, but we have Ruby and Pin. I found these designs on Pinterest as well. I don't know. Oh wait, I think this design is from someone on Twitter as well. I'll put the name on the screen if I can find it, but their design for Pin is like so freaking cute. And we got a rat on the next page, and we have a Nilla crayon doodle, as well as some stickers. I don't remember where I got the sticker, but I figured it would match because of the oranges, so I put this one. And then these move. We got Stitches and Vesta, and a little peach and an apple, and they move side to side. I thought that was pretty cute to add there. And then on the next page, more wafy, and oh my god, I don't know why, I got a cinema roll sticker pack, and for some reason there are just these fat fuck cinema rolls in there, and I thought they were so funny, so I just got fat fuck cinema roll in my sketchbook. More wafy stuff. And then, if you pull this, another rat. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you flip this up, I have a side portrait, side profile of Wafy. We got more drawings of my Utao. I like to imagine that they're not put together very well because I'm not very technologically advanced with the Utao program itself. So I imagine that they are literally held together with super glue and stuff. So we got these watercolor portraits of them. I think this one turned out really cute. The arm perspective is a bit wonky, but I think it turned out good. And since I was drawing so much of my Utao OC, I decided, I have to put Miku in my sketchbook somewhere. So I put a watercolor portrait of her right here. And then on the next page, we have Alcoholic Wafy. This is based off a reference I found on Pinterest. So is that one. Yeah, I just thought these were silly. And these two pages are some fruit pictures that I found on Pinterest. I decided to draw them, and honestly, drawing these, it was pretty fun painting these in with my watercolors, and they turned out pretty good. This was the first time I've drawn fruit from a still life image or whatever they're called, and I don't know, I think I did pretty good. And then the last two pages, I just pasted these doodles that I did while I was out. I have this doodle is made with gel pens. They're sparkly, you can kind of see. And then a crayon doodle of Mari, again, owned by Ghost Gem, the lovely Mari by Ghost Gem. And then a rat, because I put them everywhere. And then that's it. That's my summer sketchbook. My challenge for this was to finish it in the span of summer, and I kind of accomplished that. Since I finished it September 7th, which is kind of pushing it at the end of summer, but I think I did good. But yeah, that's my summer sketchbook, my very first sketchbook tour ever on this channel. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching if you got this far in the video. Goodbye.
Soldier boy up in the hoe. Why me crack it? Why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy? That Superman, that hoe. Now why me crack that soldier? Now why me